More to get to, so many surprises, including, of course, that last and final encore in that today's special. Speaking of today's specials, if you were trying to get through on that MacBook Air from last hour, about half the inventory is gone, and this is the first ever MacBook Today's Special. Just so you know, that will not be done again for the rest of the year. So less than $200, and boy, oh boy, not only...
With my kids going through school, just a question, do I get a quantity discount if I buy like 5 of them? That's all my kids need.
You should. After the day that you've had, I mean,
all my kids need those.
Yeah, you know they do, don't they? You know, and that's just it. I mean, if you've got a son or daughter in college and school, or it's an investment in you, I've had computer envy on this. I've waited, and boy, oh boy, today is your day. Remember, with your VIP financing, it's actually just a little over $83 on your credit card to take advantage of, which is awesome. Well, we are clearing the page to the last hour, Mike Mezak. You're finally going to be done for the day. A history-making day here at HSN. And if you haven't met Mike Mezak before, this is our HSN Coin Vault. He had really an unprecedented success with our Today's Special that sold out very early. We're gonna have an encore look with what's left of our one day only, industry only.
Today only value.
This day only value.
A coin industry only value.
Exactly. Well, you know what I said earlier, that Mike really sets the industry standard in a lot of ways. And when it came to state quarters, you're the guy. You're the guy. You're the guy. I'm telling you. It's crazy.
I'm telling you. I think I've sold more state quarters than all the other people put together.
I think you have.
I was trying to put together the other day. I have sold literally hundreds of millions of state quarters. It was basically the single most popular coin collectible in the history of the United States government, bar none. Now, this is a set, however, and I think you have written down the last time we aired this.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
I think it was January.
You are right, as a matter of fact. It was January.
There was a day this was kind of easy to do. Of course, we did it at $449, okay? Right. And then I was able to get to $199, and then for this, I'm doing $149.95. Now, this is important for several reasons. First reason. This at $149.95 is less than the government charged for these originally.
I was going to ask you that. How did you get to that? How could you even do that?
Well, because, you know, what happened is a guy needed money.
You knew a guy who knew a guy.
I knew a guy who needed money. And it's like, what do you got? I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I got 500 sets of these quarters. I do need that. So what do you want? And he says, well, I want this. I go, yeah, I can't pay that. How about this? I said, I can't pay that. I can't. I said, this is what I can pay. He goes, I don't want to take that. I said, well, and here they are.
Wow.
So here's what it comes down to. So the government originally charged with shipping and handling for these 11 sets $220. That was the original cost.
From the government?
From the government.
Okay.
But here's the key. Here's the rub. Here's the important part of this. These coin sets are just almost never sold like this. Yeah,
no, you're right.
Because you break them open and sell them individually.
Exactly.
So here's what I'm going to do. So we're basically $14, actually, because there's 11 sets, because we have the territorial quarters.
Okay.
You're basically, what is this, $12 a set.
Oh, come on. And so, all the original government packaging.
All the original government packaging, including the boxes. The hard part is this box right here. This box empty without coins in it sells for about $15.
Oh, no kidding.
Because the government did not do the quarter-only boxes. They did the big set, but the quarter-only boxes are extraordinarily desirable. So we're about, what does that work out to? $12, $2 a coin.
Oh, jeez.
I want to do something here. This is why you never see these.
All right.
Here's the state quarters. So I'm going to go to the 2009s. In the nationally advertised catalog, these coins right here are $14.95 a piece.
A piece?
A piece. There's 6 of them. That's $90.
Just that one set?
Right here.
Okay.
The 2008 set on the other side of this.
Right.
Okay? The 2008 set on the other side of this. $14.95, $14.95, $14.95, $14.95, $45. So, okay, we're over, now we're over $150.
Right. You paid for your set.
Now we're over 150.
Was that with the cost of the box, by the way?
No. These are the individual.
Okay.
These are the individuals.
All right, just curious.
And so then you look and you start looking at these other coins. So what do you look at? The 1999s. These coins are kind of the key consideration here. So coin by coin by coin, if you sell just the two bottom coins, 2008, 2009, are going to add up to the $149.95 price point. It's why we do this. It's why I do this basically one time every 3 or 4 months, because I have to find a guy.
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
I have to find a guy. Now, that's what happened in this instance.
Did that guy give you flex pay?
Yeah, it's a front wire. We send the money to his bank.
Yeah,
that's a
really.
wire. I just there it goes.
By the way, I'll give you $50. You don't mind shipping it to me, right?
Yeah, that's right. And we're $50 off. Now understand, we've sold literally hundreds of thousands, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of these sets at $199. I've literally sold hundreds of thousands of these sets, at least thousands of these sets for $299, even $399.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact is now, the one thing to keep in mind, these are not the regular state quarters. In other words, these are not the ones that are at the bank or the post office or anywhere in the general stream of commerce. These are the proof coins. They are only available in these sets. Oops, how about I put that right side up? They're only available in these sets. This sold out in 1999. Okay? It is the San Francisco Mint. Not a single solitary one of these was ever made, intended, or released into circulation, period.
Wow.
Not a single solitary one of them ever made, intended, or released into circulation. That is the key consideration to these particular coins, and you're owning them at $2 a piece. I was looking in the catalog. The lowest price they had, they did have the 2002s, I believe. They did have the 2002s for like $3.95, only double our price. So if we can put a really quick clock in here. These always sell out in essence. Already, I started with well over 500. I'm already under 500. I got a couple of hundred people on the phone. So if you were trying to get these, let's say you were buying them from the United States Mint, and these are literally, I am selling them to you for less than what the United States Mint did in their year of issue. It's like going back in a numismatic time capsule and saying, yes, thank you very much. I'll take the coins that the government did not ship me, or they sold out, or whatever it was. Once again, do not confuse these with the regular mint state coins, the coins you got in your change. These are the proof coins. These are the presentation coins. They are on order of 400 to 500 times rarer, 400 to 500 times rarer than the regular issue coins, that you got at the bank or the post office, you pulled out of your change or whatever it was. So these are presentation coins. They only came in these sets. These are not boxes that I put together.
No.
This is the original government issue box.
And it's not like Dunkin' Donuts, they're not making more. I mean, basically, what there is what there is. So two things are happening, and I know we have been very busy over the course of this last 2 hours. We thank you for being out there for our regular coin collectors. If you're putting your toe in the water for the very first time tonight, as I know many thousands of you out there are, and will and want to do, especially when we talk about that industry, that precedent-making 1 day only, 1 hour only special that we're going to give you an encore on in a few moments. When we talk about these sets, like Mike said too, no one in the industry, does what he does in the way that he does it. We're doing it for $49.98 on your credit card, for less money than the government would have charged you when they were released.
I love doing that when I can beat the original government issue price. I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but it happens every now and then. And you get the original government boxes. And like I said, coin by coin. So these are $17.95 a piece times 6. So that's like $120 for these 6 coins.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
For these 6 coins. Then you have these, which are 14, so you have 450, almost 100 here. So you're better part of $200 for these 2 sets. I insist you take the other 9 as well and save $50 is ultimately what it comes down to. So you begin to understand when I sell these, why they sell out. When all of a sudden people go, oh yeah, the light bulb goes off, I see the clock, I said all of a sudden, ooh, I better get in on this.
Panic
because the panic comes in, 100 sets gone already, couple hundred folks on the phone. These are going to start going very, very quickly when they understand that original government packaging This is not something I did. This is the way the government, this has been in this holder from the United States government since its release in 1999. Right. Please understand that. This is the proof coin. Proof is not a condition, it's a method of manufacturing. Right. What a proof coin is a special presentation coin made by the United States government expressly and exclusively for collectors. I am now selling you these coins for less than the government originally sold these coins to you for. Unreal. Because I knew a guy.
You knew a guy.
And now, since you're watching, you know a guy.
Absolutely. You know the other thing, though, and I want to point this out, Mike doesn't have to do price reductions of any kind. I know I said it earlier in the show, but he could really kind of set the market. I mean, whatever, you know, especially on something like this, when the government issued these and sold these for more money than yours, I mean, you didn't have to do a price break. So this has been a history-making day for our coin vault here at HSN. Boy, oh boy, we can tell you for a fact, just like that this hour only that's going to happen in a few minutes, this is another price that will not be duplicated. You will not be able to find anything like this if you were trying to do your shopping or research elsewhere.
Well, and as you were saying, I mean, we don't have to do price breaks. And it's not I do a price break because I can't sell them, because I sell them out every time I put them on the air. I do a price break because I got a price break. Right. Okay, you have to understand, our primary mission here, and my mission here has always been, look, folks, I want to give you the best possible quality collectibles at the best possible price. Yeah. Look, when I go, my kids are not fighting over my recliner, okay? They're fighting over my coin collection. That's and I want to make sure your kids fight over your coin collection too. Right. And maybe not to that level, but understand what these are: generational touchstones. When this coin came out right here, my sweet, sweet young daughter was 4 years old. She graduated from Boston University this year.
I saw that picture.
That's right. So she graduated from Boston University, and we collected every single solitary one of these sets together. And I'll remember that forever. These are a generational touchstone that literally touches each and every generation as it passes down from fathers and mothers to sons and daughters and nieces and nephews, from their aunts and uncles and grandmothers and grandfathers to their grandchildren. And that's what you're buying. Something that stands the test of time. Something that's money. Something that's collectible. And if you're going to collect something, and everybody collects something, it might as well be money. And you might as well get a value for it. You might as well get a price break for it. You might as well get it for less than the original issue price.
Absolutely, but here's the problem. Unless you're shopping now, we can take 280 orders, 280 reservations, but that quantity left is almost irrelevant, only in as much as it does not take into account the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that we have currently in the various forms of ordering. The other thing that's a little disparaging about that quantity left is, much as we've been seeing throughout the day with Mike, whether it was the this day only that we have coming up or the today's special that's sold out, when we find opportunistic buys like this, a lot of you, most of you, I dare say, do select more than one. And that's just it. If you were planning on getting it as a generational touchstone, say for a grandson or a granddaughter, for yourself or for the family, boy, oh boy, you get more than one if you plan on giving it to one of the kids in the family.
Absolutely. I mean, because you don't want to create that kind of problem. Right. Okay? I want them to fight, but I don't want them to.
You don't want that kind of infighting. Okay? Exactly. The Hatfields and McCoys.
Let's keep it civil, folks.
Exactly.
Is what it comes down to. So when you look at this, and as I often say, we've crossed the proverbial Rubicon here. We had 530 sets, as you can see. I've only got 244 left. With everybody on the phone, I'm well under 100. So we have, I know the clock's up. We're going to probably give you just about another minute, maybe 90 seconds. We're going to sell this out. Yes. As we always do. I mean, the quarters always sell out. Once again, original government packaging. Right. This is just the way the government did them. These are the proof coins. Do not confuse these with the regular Mint State coins. These are the special presentation coins made by the United States Mint. It comes with the original government packaging.
Can I ask you about that? Is it almost as hard to assemble the boxes in a good condition?
Absolutely, no doubt about it. Harder. Well, now keep in mind, and it's just as hard to get them in these things, because this 1999s, I have personally opened up 100,000. I mean, not been responsible for 100,000 of these at minimum being destroyed. Oh, wow. Because we take them out and put them in a nice red oak presentation box and sell the same thing for $449.
That's true. I never even thought of that.
Okay, yeah. So we destroy them, so they literally get rarer and rarer and rarer and rarer with each and every passing year. So we'll do just the last maybe 30 seconds or so here, and then we can be and it'll be done, gone, and over for this as we go under 200 with over 200 folks on the phone.
And so you know what? We can promise you for a fact this will not be here after this hour. And I know a lot of you shop via hsn.com after Mike gets off the air. That's one of the reasons our today's special sold out so early. This is not one of those buys that you can make your list and it's like, oh, well, I'll watch Mike, I'll watch and listen and learn, and then I'll call back later. I'll go to hsn.com after he's off the air. You can't do that with this one. I mean, if you do, you won't get it. And, you know, that's just it. It's really not, Mike always passes along those value opportunities for you when he can, when he gets a deal. But, you know, financially speaking, it really almost, otherwise it doesn't make sense to do this because everyone else in the industry, well, you could sell just those, you know, a couple of the coins for basically.
Well, I told you, $17.95 a piece there, $45 here, and I think they're $14.95 for this. Coin by coin, you're looking at over $150 for those 2 years.
Just those 2 years.
Just those 2 years, yeah. It's that simple.
It is that simple, and it's $49.98. You know, the other thing, in addition to that price break, I mentioned earlier, you do not have to do price breaks, but when we do, then we often don't do flex pay because, you know, from HSN standpoint, it's kind of like one or the other, right? If you're gonna get the price break, you're not gonna get the flex pay. Because flex pay as a company, you know, there's a financial obligation and responsibility for us as a company when we do that. Because you know what, we don't hold your coins hostage. We ship them out to you right away. It's not like a layaway program. And by the way, flex pay does not exist in the coin collecting world unless you're, yeah, right?
Don't make me laugh.
Exactly. Surely you jest. You know, but it doesn't. It doesn't exist in the real world. And it's not like a layaway program. So that's one of the so many great things to appreciate about our coin vault. Not only the wealth of knowledge that we get from Mike, but with FlexPay, that does give you the opportunity to select maybe more than one set. So if your budget would maybe only allow for $150, then you probably wouldn't get our This Day Only that's coming up. With that FlexPay opportunity, and by the way, that industry, that precedent-making This Day Only coming up, it's better than a Today's Special in many ways. That is also on FlexPay. So you could actually get this. You could get our This Day Only. You could get on board with that auto ship from the San Francisco Mint. And do you realize if you did that on all of those FlexPays, you would still be looking at less than the cost of just this set if you were trying to meet the financial obligation to buy it elsewhere. I mean, that's pretty crazy when you think about it.
Precisely. I mean, that's the amazing part. That's what we do. That's what our buying power does. That's what our reach does. That's what I'm able to do because we literally sell tens of millions of dollars worth of coins here each and every year. And so because of that, we're just an industry leader at every single solitary level. And that's what allows us to bring you these opportunities.
Yeah, and you know what? This is really exciting. I mean, I'm kind of taking a walk down memory lane as I'm reminiscing about 1999 and, you know, all the things you do. So here's the thing. If you took our advice, if you are calling right now as we speak, far more people placing their orders than we do have quantity remain. You are one of the lucky few who have, well, gotten your reservation. And we thank you for that, Mike. We do. Indeed. Exactly. Absolutely. So thank the guy.
By popular demand, This Day Only.
Yeah, in fact.
And you said it could be better than the Today's Special, and it is insofar as it's available.
Well,
So by definition, it's better because you can actually buy it.
Exactly.
The Today's Special is only available on the secondary market.
That's exactly right. Hey, Daryl, how many of our This Day or This Hour Only specials have been spoken for now? Over 1,500, Mike.
Yeah, so.
Woo. All right, well, full details coming up in just a few moments. And, you know, while I shouldn't play favorites, I'm just going to tell you if there's one thing in this show you need to be buying, it is definitely that This Day Only. I mean, especially when you can get it on FlexPay for $47 and change. There are so many industry-breaking headlines with that set. And if you missed the presentation last hour, Mike will fill you in on all the details. But now we have a quick little something before we do that This Day Only,
this is the start of it. This is the 2015 Philadelphia.
Yes.
So we'll be talking about, we'll have the whole thing going on.
Perfect,
So you have this. And so people are going, oh, come on, a Mint State 69 2015 Eagle. By the way, we sold 16 of them so far.
Yeah.
Okay, this is really the first time I've ever did it in prime time.
Oh, wow.
In quite some time. So this whole thing started with the Freedom of Information Act. I talked about this. The United States government has been making Silver Eagles in secret at the Philadelphia Mint since 2015, 16, and 17, at the San Francisco Mint in 2016 and 17. This is the coin that created the frenzy.
Right.
Because when they released the mintage figures, it was almost unbelievable that you had this 79,000 in terms of the limitation. I do have this in a mint state 70. Perhaps we can flash that here in a minute. There's $4,599.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I have that at $4,599. This is the mint state 69. So the entire mintage is 79,640. Making it by far the rarest mint state American silver eagle. It's not even close. Functionally, there's far less than that. Functionally, it's actually rarer by far than the 1995 W American silver eagle, the one that we showed you, that $32,000 coin. This coin is functionally rare. There are less of these in existence in holders than there are of the 1995 Ws. That's just the fact of the matter, because these are so phenomenally difficult to get. Then the mintage of the 1995 W was 31,000, but all of those coins are in essence accounted for.
Right. Okay.
For this coin, 79,000, the vast majority of them have disappeared. And I'm going to tell a part of the story that I've only ever told here on air one time. I can personally tell you why most of them are gone.
Okay.
We do our today's special value at the beginning of every year. In 2015, when we did our today's special value, we have to buy literally hundreds of thousands of American silver eagles. We buy them by the pallet, literally pallets, thousands of pounds of silver eagles. One of the pallets that we got in for 2015 was curiously labeled as Philadelphia mint. It was part of these 79,000 coins. We had no idea what it meant at the time. We opened them up and we certified them for our today's special value. It was West Point Mint, because that's where we assumed they were all made. We did not have this information.
Right.
And we opened up, of those 79,000, we had about 35,000 of them. And we opened up all of them, but for 4 boxes. We certified as many as we needed, and we had 4 sealed strap boxes left over off that Philadelphia Mint pallet. We have a deal with another coin dealer, a longtime friend of mine, and he buys all the extra boxes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he bought the boxes from 2015, and we shipped them to his store. Okay. When this information comes out, I call him up and I said, by the by, do you happen to have the 4 boxes of 15s that we sold you? He says, I do. I said, I believe you'll be pleasantly surprised if you check the serial numbers on those, because we anticipated that those would be. And indeed, of the 11 boxes extant that had been discovered, we had 4 of them through him. They were his boxes. Now, we only had to pay about 20 times what we sold them to him for, but that's okay. He was very fair with us. Right. And that gave us the opportunity. So I have basically an unfettered line of possession of these coins, okay, from 2015 till today. And while the United States Mint is doing everything in their power to obfuscate the situation and say, well, we don't know this, don't know that, we had the Philadelphia Mint pallet. I know what we had, okay? I know the coins that we had. I know that the serial numbers match. I know that the interior documentation matches. I know all of those things, okay? And I have got as solid a line of provenance as anybody in the industry through sheer luck. Just literally through sheer luck.
Exactly. What are the odds?
I don't know.
I mean, what are the odds?
And because we bought our coins on the East Coast.
Okay.
Most of the coins, you see what I'm saying, at West Point Mint.
Yes.
You buy on the West Coast and they go through other ways. Since we bought them on the East Coast, they went right there, and we bought them out of New York. Yeah. Okay, and that authorized purchaser got the Philadelphia Mint coins and just shipped them to us. He didn't know, we didn't know. We opened up. Yep. So I know for a fact that there's not 79,000 of those extant, because we opened up about 35,000 of them. Yeah. Okay, and then of course everybody else opened them up because those boxes got opened up. Right. Okay? Those boxes got opened up because what happens with this is there's no mint mark on them. So once you open the box, and understand, most people don't buy 500 silver eagles. No. So they have to open the box, okay, and sell them by the roll, by the coin. Right. That's the way most people buy them. That's the way most people sell them. The United States government does not sell them directly to the general public. They only sell them through these authorized purchasers, okay? Right. It's the only way to get them. what I'm going to do is I'm going over here and I'm grabbing the box. To show you, and it's funny, people always ask me, you make this bizarre little I always go like this. Because that's how big they are.
It is.
Okay? That's how big it is. And we call these in the industry, these are called green monster boxes. They've always been called green monster boxes. Oh, wow. Okay? And for silver, they're green.
Okay.
For gold, they're red.
Oh, okay.
So and the gold box is the same size, so 500 ounces of gold in the gold box.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, do that math. Yeah. Okay. So you've got this right here. So this is the box where the serial number would have matched. The straps would have been on them. Right. Okay. All of that important. And once it meets all of those standards of provenance, in other words, where it comes from, then and only then does it go into one of these holders. And I have it on pretty good authority. I've spoken, obviously, to Annex, and they've spoken, PCGS and NGC have done basically kind of a market survey, and they determined, because of the value of these boxes, that all of the boxes that exist have been discovered. Right. Because as soon as you realize if you check your serial numbers and you had the right one, it was worth $250,000, everybody kind of checked the box.
Yeah, exactly. Can I ask you a question, though? Yeah. When you open that sealed box, are you guaranteed that every one of those coins will be a 69?
No, worry 70, no. Because the mint does not do, and particularly the Philadelphia Mint wasn't used to making silver eagles. So their coins weren't that good.
Okay.
Okay, because they didn't have the experience that the West Point Mint made. They're used to making other kinds of American silver eagles, is what it comes down to. So I'm down to my final 600 coins. And there's only going to be, there'll be less than 5,000 coins of these in existence. If we may, can we go to the 1995W? We had that again. That is the coin that, in terms of collectability, desirability, mintage, availability, that this most closely mirrors in the American Silver Eagle family. And that coin, and we have it on hsn.com, we'll get to it perhaps here in just a second, $32,995. Now, it's in 70 condition. In 69, it's only about a $10,000 coin. So, yeah, I understand. But that's the class of coin that this is. There it is in mint state, or in proof 70 right there. $32,995 is what we have in Annex, and it is extraordinarily rare in Annex. It's even rarer in Annex than it is in PCGS or NGC.
So in terms of rarity or availability, that's the closest analogy that we could make.
I think so, because given the 79,000 limited edition, which makes it the second rarest Silver Eagle overall by mintage. Okay. Ooh. By mintage, it's the second rarest Silver Eagle. The special issue 25th anniversary Eagle, they did 100,000 of. And all 100,000 of those are in existence. There's none missing, okay? So not only by mintage is this the second rarest, but functionally it may well, could easily be the rarest. Okay, they only exist certified, which I think is fantastic. So it reduces your chance of being, in essence, ripped off. Is what it ultimately comes down to. So that's what your deal is. That's what your opportunity is, and that's what you have here in front of you is your opportunity to own the first of these secret Silver Eagles, the rarest of the secret Silver Eagles, the rarest of these coins that the United States government desperately, at all costs, did not want you to know even existed. Well, now you have the opportunity to own those coins. Now you have the opportunity to own those
Absolutely,
coins.
But only for a handful, for a select number of you. So I definitely would encourage you to do that. Of course, we've got that, unprecedented this day and this hour only that's coming up in a moment. So don't go anywhere. The Coin Vault is going to continue.
Connecting you to your best life. Join me, Brett Chuckerman, for Connected Life, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Save time and have peace of mind with these smart home solutions. Get answers faster with the Amazon Tap, and never worry again about forgetting your keys or getting locked out with the August Smart Lock. Plus, keep an eye on your home from anywhere with the Arlo 3 wireless security camera. Search Connected Life at hsn.com for more.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
You can tell by the way you walk. You can tell by the clothes you wear. It's a brand new day. Let me show you my baby. Hey, it's a brand new day.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
All right, get ready, get set.
I was rolling up my sleeves.
I know. Just start calling. I know I've been razzing Mike throughout the course of this show, but...
Razzing's a nice way to say that.
Exactly, and in a not so polite way. You only do one Today Special a year. It's sold out hours earlier than it was supposed to. So immediately prior to this show, you curated things that weren't scheduled, were not supposed to be done, were not supposed to be offered. And this, my friend, with over 1,500 already gone, when we say, you know, the price is gonna be $229.
Basically one airing.
In one airing. No, it's not. It won't be $229 because you'll never see this again.
You'll never. Well, here's the issue. We have to put an HSN price to make today's today only value.
Right.
I was kind of hoping we wouldn't get to it because I would just soon sell for $229. I got to be honest with you. It has that value. It has that opportunity. It has that story. So we were just talking about these secret silver eagles, the 2015, the Philadelphia minted, the rarest Philadelphia minted eagle, as you see, for $599. Well, the second rarest one is this one.
Right.
So from $5.99 to basically $60 is ultimately what this comes down to. So what we've done is we've got these secret silver eagles, and I want to read this letter to you here real quickly. The United States government has been hiding this from the United States public and saying that they're making these silver eagles at Philadelphia and San Francisco. And it says, so someone filed a Freedom of Information Act request. This is the Department of Treasury answering this. And they said, this is in response to your February 6th Freedom of Information Act request for the number of silver American eagles dated 2014, 15, 16, and 17. And here's the key. I'm glad a journalist did this, asked the right question. By the United States Mint facilities in West Point, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. You also requested serial number information because we needed to know how to identify these coins. We got all of that information, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the universe of American silver eagles got bigger or smaller depending on how you look at it, okay, is ultimately what it comes down to. Because we now all of a sudden had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins that never before existed. Literally overnight, literally March 20th, 2017, 5 brand new silver eagles came into existence that had never been available before, that had never been in existence before, that have never been available to collectors before, and we jumped all over it. I bought the 2015s, I bought all the 2016s, we got those on hsn.com, and I bought every single 2017 that I could find available in the marketplace. We literally committed millions of dollars to this project. And it was interesting how it came together. That was not for the Today Special. Nope. We just did that because it's what I do.
Right.
Literally 48 hours later, HSN said, well, you know, these coins, these special secret eagles, have been the fastest selling coins we've seen in years. I go, yeah, I get that. Can we maybe put together a Today's Special? I said, yes, we can. That sold out hours ago, much to Shannon's chagrin. And I'm so sorry about that. Although, at 1,581 of these sold, it's not too bad. So, We have those 2017, these special American Silver Eagles. These American Silver Eagles that nobody with the United States government never wanted you to know exist. We have the entire set. And I have them basically for the price of a regular issue American Silver Eagle. That's the amazing part. Now, so we have the Special Eagle. We've got the special price. Okay, they'll never be $189. As a matter of fact, they probably shouldn't have been to begin with. As you said, I should have stuck with $229. HSN basically did the free shipping, okay, because I cut it as low as I could. So HSN did that. Everybody contributed to making this one of the single greatest numismatic coins that we've done here. And we've sold hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of coins here. This may be one of the great opportunities that we've ever had.
Well, you know, and at FlexPay, at $47.49, and here's the thing that you really have to sit up and take notice of. Mike's going to give you some more details on how not only are these coins that we didn't know existed, there's a labeling that you need to be aware of that is precedent making in the industry, but here's the other thing. You will not be able to buy this coin at this price or any other way after this show. So the problem is, it's a good problem to have. We've got it for you now. After this show, we won't. Part of the reason we sold over 1,600 in one show, and this is what happened with the Today's Special as well, we are not, and they might want to revisit this, we are not limiting quantities. So that's one of the reasons that the Today's Special sold out so much faster than we anticipated.
Because of multiple quantities.
Because of multiple quantities. And here's the other thing. You can do multiple purchases on FlexPay. We didn't even put a cap on that. So if people are buying 4 and 5 and 6 and upwards of 10 and 12, and you could do FlexPay on all of those if you wanted. We will honor free shipping on all of those with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. When we say there has never been anything in the industry like this, in fact, even, I know you were making the comparison at a coin convention. I mean, there might be a 3-day label attachment to something, which has a financial representation in the market. The
fiduciary addition to the value of the coin is significant, to say the least. And what she's talking about is, I haven't even unveiled this yet, is can we take the shot of the reverse of the coin? And we had to get in close because it's little. Not only have we done the special price and everything else, this label is available for one day and one day only.
And only here.
And only here.
Only here.
Only here. You won't see it elsewhere either. So it's not just available on HSN for this day. It is available in the entire universe for this one day and one day only. And it is dated June 11th, 2017. If you ever buy this coin other than on this day, the person who sold it to you or who they bought it from eventually bought it here at $189.95, period. Okay? That's the deal. That's what's happening. That's what this is, the paradigm shifter. And it's not just for this set. You will never see this label again on any other coins, anytime, any place, anywhere. I have this, I trademarked it, I own it, we're retiring it in one day.
Wow. And there was a huge expense for you to do that.
Of course. Everything's a huge expense for me. Okay, but when we, when we have a response of this magnitude, folks. So here's what we have. So I have this one-day only label that's available exclusively from us. You'll never see it anywhere else. Okay, where it is one day only. June 11th is all it is. People say, so what's the limited edition? Whatever I sell with the quantity we've sold, and we've sold in the next 22 and a half minutes, basically. That's it. Today, what we sell today will be the limited edition. Anything less than 20,000 would be spectacular. At this point, it's 1,678. Okay? I suspect it'll be somewhere in the 2000s, okay? It'll be somewhere in the 2000s that will never be done again. So, as you alluded to, the convention labels. So in the past, like the Chicago A&A several years ago for the Gold Kennedy, they sold the Gold Kennedy on premise, and then they certified the coin. Okay? They certified the coin on premise, and it would bring double, triple, quadruple, even quintuple the price just because they certified it there. And that was available for certification 2-3 days. They had one label, same label, but one was like it was certified on the first day because of the number. Okay, that's all good and well, of course, but that brings tremendous money. The pen the guy used to sign it sold on the auction site for like $2 grand. I mean, that's the incredible nature of what that is. Well, we've taken it to another level. We've certified these coins in this label and made them available for this day only. So when I say this day only, it's this day only, not only on the price, not only on the free shipping, not only on the set, but also on the label. That has never, ever been done in the history of numismatics. It has never, ever been done in the history of coin collecting anywhere else. It's not just an HSN thing.
Right.
This has never been done, period. This has never been done, period, in all of numismatics. And you and I are in the midst. We only had 2 presentations on this. You and I are in the midst of the final presentation where you can buy this label. What there is, there is. Now, the label itself, if I just took regular old American silver, if I took my change and certified it with a special label, it would bring a huge premium.
I bet it would.
But this isn't change. So I've taken a special label. Just the label is a big deal. And then I've taken special American Silver Eagles and put them in that label. More importantly, I'm selling these for basically the price of just a regular American Silver Eagle. Like I said, go out there and find a Mint State 69 United States American Silver Eagle with a special label. Any year, it doesn't matter. You're going to spend $60, $70, $80, $90. These are basically $60, and you have the rarest, second rarest Mint State Silver Eagle. We just saw the 2015, the only one rarer than this, for $599, not $60, okay, for 10 times that price. This coin, by the way, I think is the 5th rarest. So they just showed up out of nowhere. All of a sudden, we have the 2nd and 5th rarest American Mint State Silver Eagles that had never been done before. We have them right here. We have them right now. We have 1,800 sets gone, as you can see, like that. Many people, as you see that pop up pretty quickly. Now, we have a lot of people on the phone, but there are smart people out there that are buying 5, that are buying 10, understanding this is the wholesale price. Nobody absolutely positively can pay less, and I absolutely positively guarantee people will pay more. Not by me, because we're selling it only this day. After today, it goes 100% into the secondary market, with the wholesale price being $189.95.
And I can guarantee you they will not ask $189 when you buy and see it on the secondary market. Nobody's quite that silly. And I can guarantee you they won't offer it on FlexPay. I can tell you that for a fact. Because FlexPay
or free shipping.
Or free shipping. Or with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. In fact, there's even a monetary value associated with that certification. Isn't that like $30
a coin?
$30 a coin. And so...
And that's for any label. That's just for a regular label. Let alone a specialized label that we had to literally buy the rights to, trademark, do the whole thing, and then retire in one day.
Well, and part of the problem is, Mike, like you said earlier, and boy, oh boy, if you are not making your way to the phones, here's what's going to happen. You know, eventually you'll see a clock go up at the end of the hour, and then everybody starts to panic, and then you can't get through. You can get through now, even though we have every service representative taking phone calls.
I'd go to hsn.com.
I would too. And no, there's one thing I want to mention about hsn.com. That's one of the reasons our today's special was gone, and a lot of the things that we were originally going to do for this last 2-hour show, people go to hsn.com when Mike is not on the air, and then by the time he gets here, then his inventory has already been spoken for. You cannot let that happen to you on this coin. I know you're looking at this and you're thinking, okay, should I or shouldn't I? First of all, you should. But number 2, if you're thinking, maybe I should get more than one of these, you absolutely should, but you cannot wait to do it after this hour. Because the problem is, like Mike said, this is it, period, at HSN, not at that $229 price. And one other thing, and then Mike's got a wealth of information to share with you. Bear in mind, this was not intended to be on our show. This is
a secret Silver Eagle that's a secret set.
It was a secret for me.
That's a secret. Yeah. And Jen's like, okay, so what are we going to do now, Queen Guy?
I mean,
now that the Today's Special is sold out.
He got off the air at 5 o'clock, and I mean, I was on him like white on rice. I'm like, all right. Now what? I mean, this was not, in fact, I have my original flow sheets. This does not exist in my original flow sheets. This, it's out. I mean, this was this was not supposed to be here, let alone be here at $47.49 on your credit card with free shipping, regardless of how many of these you choose.
That's right. And you have to understand, this is one of those deals. Occasionally, you know, you go out there and you search around. And if you're buying coins on the internet, good luck to you.
Good
There's
luck,
counterfeits out there. There's also always always some crazy guy that wants to sell something for whatever. I mean, it's just craziness out there. But this is a set. First of all, you're not going to find it. Of course, in this label is exclusive to us for this one day, exclusive for the world for one day that you're going to have. And the coins themselves are virtually impossible to find out there. I bought the vast majority of all the coins in existence today. The limited edition will be whatever we sell you and I in the next 16 minutes and 45 seconds in essence.
Absolutely.
And then kind of the rollover with that. So let me explain to you very quickly, because, I mean, all the representatives are busy anyway, exactly what this is. I understand the label thing people are into and love, and I get that because it's never happened before. Right here it is. Special one-day label. This label is available, and I'm not talking about just for this coin set or this visitor. This is available in the entire coin collecting universe for this day and this day only, not only from a price standpoint, but from a label standpoint. June 11th, 2017. So, anybody else that buys this bought this here on June 11th, 2017, period.
And no one in the industry has done that ever.
Ever before.
Ever before.
There has been some convention certification that has gone out there, but never at this level, never with this quantity. So what the coins are, these are this is a coin set that literally 6 weeks ago didn't exist. And here we go, what do you mean?
That's wild.
The United States government has secretly been making American Silver Eagles at the Philadelphia Mint and San Francisco Mint for 3 years. For some reason, and I have no idea why, they have done everything in their power to keep that information from the American public. I don't know why. In all honesty, don't care why. People say, what's the big deal with that? I said, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. And they just keep putting out these statements. All American Silver Eagles are homogeneous. It doesn't matter which mint they're made at. It does. It matters an awful lot, and here, there's a testament to that. At least 2,064 people would beg to differ with you. So anyway, we didn't know these coins were being made. Okay, I just showed you the 2015 Philadelphia minted coin. The only coin, Mint State coin, that's rarer than this coin made by the U.S. government for $5.99 in Mint State 69, same grade. So what happened is a lot of the grading companies, and these guys, like I said, they're amazing, guys and women that grade these coins. They're absolutely amazing. They have an eye that is just, it's a gift. And they were looking at these coins and saying, these coins look different. There seems to be something different about these coins, and they couldn't quite put their finger on it. So this enterprising, smart, investigative, numismatic journalist, and I too did not know that there was such a person, files with the United States Department of the Treasury a Freedom of Information Act request. And he asked very simply, you know, can I get the mintage of U.S. Silver Eagles from 2014, 15, 16, and 17? Most importantly, from the West Point, Philadelphia, and San Francisco Mint, because the Mint had never decided to provide that information. And so this is the copy of the letter. That's the response to that. Department of the United States Treasury. There's the Mint seal. There's timestamp. And it says, this is a response to your February 6, 2017 Freedom of Information Act request. For the number of silver American bullion eagles struck dated 2014, 15, 16, and 17 by the United States Mint in United States Mint facilities in West Point, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. You also requested serial number information. So what they did is they had to admit that they were making these coins in secret for 3 years. They also had to show you the serial numbers of the boxes that they made. Because understand, the United States government does not sell Mint State American Silver Eagles directly to the United States public. They only sell them to special authorized purchasers in these green monster boxes that you see right here. They say United States Mint, and they have a serial number on them. They also have straps on them that denote that these are sealed boxes directly from the United States Mint. We then took the information, matched up the serial number, had the sealed boxes, and the sealed boxes then go to Annex or PCGS or NGC, okay? You can do to any one of those, PCGS, NGC, or Annex, and they will open the box there and determine that the serial number matches the information at hand, and then inside there's other proprietary secondary methods of determining the provenance that these coins were indeed made at Philadelphia and San Francisco. So these coins that the United States Mint never even wanted you to know existed now exist. Okay? Now exist. More importantly, so we have now certified the coins. And what we found is that we did not find this out. This letter is dated March 20th, 2017. That means that these were made very early in the year, and the vast majority of these, I'm estimating 90% of the stated mintage, were opened up not at a grading facility. And if they do that, those coins de facto become West Point minted coins because they have no mint mark. So we have these sets now that by mintage are the second and fifth rarest American Silver Eagles. De facto become probably the second and third rarest Silver Eagles, period. Okay? Period. That's what you add into this equation. So we've taken this, and I bought all these coins, and nobody else in essence had the opportunity to do it. And then we did a one-day only label. And if we can show that again, the reverse of the coin. Special one day. This is available June 11th, 2017, period. And you have to understand what that means in the coin world. That is a huge, monstrous, incredible, phenomenal opportunity for you as a collector. To be able, it would have been at the Chicago A&A and be able to do all of the Kennedy coins there at the Chicago A&A and literally just add value. So I have these incredibly rare secret eagles that we didn't even know existed till literally 6 weeks ago. I've got a one-day only label that's never been done before in the history of numismatics. So I've got all of that available for you. This label disappears, not just for this set, but it'll never be on any other coins ever, anytime, any place, anywhere. And I've got these all available for you at basically the price of a regular American Silver Eagle. Go out there and price a Mint State 69 American. There's an ounce of silver in each one of these. Yeah. Go out there and price a regular Mint State 69 American Silver Eagle, and that's why you certify coins, still a Mint State 69. And you're going to find $69.95 is a pretty decent price for a certified coin. Now add a special label, and all of a sudden that becomes an extraordinarily good price. Now have this thing not just be a regular Silver Eagle, but two of the rarest Silver Eagles ever made by the United States government. And now available for today only, at this price only, free shipping only, this label only, one time, one place, right here at HSN.
In this hour only.
Right.
So approaching 1,000 more of these gone in this show. And you know, here's the thing, when I do shows with Mike, I mean, we've always got, you know, a special story or a special element to share with you. There are so many things and so many reasons to get this. That's why I say there's absolutely no reason to not get this. This is history making on every storefront, on every level of this coin. And that's the thing that I find so interesting about this, you know, whether it's the rarity, whether it's the mintage, whether it's the fact that it was a secret coin that nobody knew about, whether it is a precedent making and history and industry making new standard with that one day only labeling that everybody has done. And then take into account, we weren't supposed to sell this. This was not supposed to be.
They were coins that weren't supposed to exist in a set that wasn't supposed to exist.
This was not supposed to exist, period, let alone for $47.49 on your credit card.
Because the Today's Special had this label too, the one-day only label.
Yes.
If we didn't sell out the Today's Special, this set never exists because it's one day only on the label, regardless of the set. It's the same set in Mint State 70. We sold that completely and totally out. Let's take a look at that. That's one of the, if you're a coin collector, this is one of the absolute, total, complete, most important things about this. This label, and labels are collectible, labels are desirable, labels are one of those things that coin collectors absolutely, positively need and respect. But never before has anybody done a one-day only label, particularly one of this magnitude.
Ever.
You've got the Mint Seal. You've got, here's the Philadelphia coin with Independence Hall, and then there's West Point, there's San Francisco.
Unreal. Okay, I know you see that clock at the bottom of your screen, and oh boy, with every service representative taking phone calls, basically this is your, 5-6 minute warning. And what's happening is exactly what we predicted. Whenever people see that clock, that's when they start to panic. They're like, I better get it. If you've got one last hour, you might want to consider squirreling away another 1 or 2, whatever your budget might allow. Remember, everybody can do FlexPay. You can use your major debit card, PayPal, doesn't matter. It's not like we hold the coins hostage. We can send them to you right away. You You get free shipping on absolutely every single set. And HSN might want to revisit this policy because this is such a precedent-making and history-making opportunity. Again, this set was not supposed to be here. If that Today's Special wouldn't have sold out several hours early, you would not be getting this. You wouldn't have the opportunity to get this right now. But the fact that we are not limiting quantities is something that they may want to revisit at this point, because that's actually one of the reasons that Today's Special sold out so early.
Yeah, because it did that. Now, and you have to understand. So, even if it wasn't the special label.
Right.
Okay. This set, good luck finding the PWS set out there, because this is basically history making that the United States government made mint-state eagles at 3 different mints. So that is collectible in its own right.
Right.
So finding the set at all at any price is significant and important.
Right.
So not only do we have that, so we have it in a thing in terms of just the availability, which is crucial. But then I've got the collectability of it with the one-day-only label.
Right.
And let's not overlook the value section.
Yeah.
I could have quite easily kept this at $229.95, put an HSN price at $299 on it, called this the this day only. But we don't do that here. Here's what I'm here to do for you. I am here to do for you, to give you a coin collecting opportunity unlike anything that has ever been offered in the numismatic industry. Because this is what I can guarantee you. Anytime you see this lever, and I think heretofore this will always be known as the HSN label, because we named the Chicago A&A label. That's the Chicago label. You have the A&A label on it. This will be the HSN label. And it will set history. People will look at this label and say, that's the label I want because I know it was available one day and one day only. It is only the coins that we sell on this day that will contain this label. Then this label, it will have been born and will have been retired in a single solitary day and then gone forever.
One day.
Every one of them established a complete and total provenance of the secret American silver eagles that the United States government never wanted you to know about or own. The other thing that's, look, when you're a consumer, one of the things that you want, one of the things that's important to you is, am I getting the best price? And that is an absolute, positive, 100% lay down guarantee that this is absolutely, positively the lowest price. And it's not just because it's a this day only, but you can't buy this anyplace else.
You can't. Hey, Mike, I do have to give a couple of quick housekeeping details. If you are not going to your phones now, and this is not to be alarmist, but you do need to understand, we can fulfill our commitment to you on that this day only now. So we can fulfill that commitment. You can secure that savings. You can get all of those history-making, precedent-making opportunities in this coin now. So we have your coin now. We have your set now. But after this show, not available at any price. So just bear that in mind.
But no, it will be available.
Well, on the secondary market.
On the secondary market.
On the secondary
From someone that bought it for $189. They won't give you free shipping, and they're not going to give you flex pay. And it's going to be more than $189.
Yes,
I suspect you'll see this on the auction sites for $399 to $499 within. They'll probably steal the image and have it out there just immediately. But keep in mind, you had to buy it right here. You have to buy it right now. It is only on this day that it is available. It is limited to the number that we sold literally in 2 presentations. The number that we literally sold in 2 presentations. Can we show the back of the coin again? This is, and understand, I guess the coin stands on its own. People understand the secret American Eagles. But the one-day special label, because you know, when you want to collect something, it has to tick all those boxes. Okay? It has to have availability. We've got it, unfortunately, only for the day. Okay? It has to have affordability. And at 4 flex, at $47.49, yes, it's affordable. It has to have collectability. Okay? The fact that you have got American silver eagles that are some of the rarest silver, 2 of the 5 rarest silver eagles ever put out by the United States government. So once all of those things are taken into account, what you have got is an almost perfect collectible. Oh, you do. And you don't have to pay a penny to get it to you. You can put it on FlexPay and you get absolutely, positively the lowest price, 100% guaranteed on the planet. You will see this. Someone else selling it. I could never sell this again and never will. That label is gone forever. However, you will see this for more money from somebody else. It will become an industry standard. This will be known forevermore as the HSN label.
For sure. Well, well over 1,000 more in this hour. And no kidding. At at this juncture, we have every service representative taking phone calls. Once more, this is not to be alarmist, but this is exactly what we knew was going to happen. Mike's absolutely right. When you see this set, first of all, it will not be here at HSN, but it will be, we can say without question, on the secondary market. We can tell you well, we could obviously say you're going to be, so you'll see it for a lot more than $189.
Oh, yeah.
And you will not get FlexPay. And again, that won't be here with our 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee either. So that's why at this juncture, with almost 3,000 gone, it is a one and done
in two areas.
In two areas.
You and I sat here and basically sold 3,000 sets.
In two areas.
And those are the only sets. Now understand, there is going to be,
oh yeah,
you know, I would make the argument that if there was 20,000 of these sets, that would mean that at 20,000 coins, it would still be rarer than the 95W, which in this condition is a $10,000 coin.
Right.
But there's not going to be 20,000 sets.
No.
There's not going to be 5,000 sets.
Yeah.
Understand?
No.
It still becomes one of the most substantially and significantly and statistically rare American silver eagles that has ever been released by the United States government.
Ever.
With a label that is available one day and one day only, one place and one place only. Like I said, for $60 a coin, for the price of a regular American silver eagle, I should have done $229 or $249 or $299. We could have done whatever thing. But I want you to have the best coins.
And you know what?
To
To that end, so we've got literally a couple of moments in this show. If you are not racing to the phones, you know, we can't get you one. So
I mean,
he can't help you. And don't let this be a coulda, woulda, shoulda. I mean, this is one of those situations where unless you're taking advantage of it now, the only regret you could have is by not selecting it. I've had those coulda, woulda, shoulda moments where I've seen Mike on the air and then I go back later and try to select something. And that's just on what we would consider our regular repertoire. This is not something that's ever going to be duplicated, period. So if there were
because of the label.
Because of that label. I mean, and you know what? And not to devalue what you've done as a this day only, if these were just regular silver eagles, if we were just doing a regular silver eagle with a one day only labeling, $60 a coin.
Oh, I would. But now we add some of the rarest silver eagles ever made on a special one day only label. June 11th, participate. 6/11/17. That is going to be a significant number in the history of numismatics. You can participate on that right here, right now, with the rarest silver eagles, with the rarest label, with the best price, with free shipping, FlexPay, everybody gets in. The fact of the matter is you can be part of numismatic history. We've been part of numismatic history, and I got to tell you, nothing makes me prouder when we put collectibles into the marketplace that everybody wants to buy, everybody wants to own. We make it affordable for everybody. This is coin collecting on the highest and finest level.
A history-making day. You're getting on the ground floor and only for the show. Mike